Cheers everyone, Grandma's Handbag. Welcome back, thank you so much for joining us. My name's Dean, if you don't know, and we've got a pretty rare beast tonight, a vinyl finds. So we're interrupting a little bit of the usual programming of the top 100 of late. We'll be back into that soon. Vinyl finds time, because they do keep coming in. Yeah, but first things first, it's a little bit of a tribute tonight. The sad news just the other day of Mark Hollis of Talk passing away. So I've just been spinning a bit, and yeah, just being very grateful for the music that's been left us. You know, interesting to think. I mean, my wife just asked if I was sad about him passing, and I just said no. I think he'd been withdrawing from the industry pretty much starting with this album 30 years ago, and then his final released album was 20 years ago. So I think he'd made his peace with the industry, and what we have left is an abundance of riches. Just beautiful, beautiful music. It's almost a travesty to talk over it, but anyway, I'm going to get into some finds in a second. The Helper. Maverick Twins, Grenache Shiraz Mourvedre, 2014. I served this up at my wedding, which was in 2016. So both vintage and wedding vintage are going pretty well, I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure it is. But lovely drop to have anyway. Okay. Alright, let's just jump into it, hey? First thing off is a 12-inch. I've got Shining Bird here, an Australian band. Probably started around about 10 years ago now. I think they've had 2 albums out. But this is an earlier 12-inch EP they put out. It's a great label, actually. I do love that. So 12-inch at 33 RPM. And the track is Distant Dreaming. And it's a real 80s nostalgia fest. Lovely production and everything for a band. But yeah, I had to get a little needle drop of this just to see what you think. All the times of my reflection, push fires. What do you think? I hang out for the bass pops. What are they called? Thumb slap, the bass clicks. Drive me wild that they do. So Shining Bird, Distant Dreaming, the 80s song that you never knew you'd forgotten. I don't know a better way to put it. Anyway, another 12-inch quickly. These were both really, really cheap off of Discogs. It just hit me that I didn't have great songs or things by these bands, and they were very cheap, so I went for it. We've got V-Twin, who some will know turned up in my top 100 in the 90s, but anyway, V-Twin featuring Bill Wells, In the Land of the Pharaohs, on Domino Records. Very cheap, and again, very, very nice, simple, you know, swampy, electro bluesy. It's kind of hard to put a label on it. Bill Wells with a trumpet though. Couple of other ones I'm really not so enamored of. Here we go. These have been around a while, and I've tried to dig into them. Kevin Coyne and Dagmar Krause with Babel. This just hasn't gelled with me. Kevin Coyne, early stuff, Marjorie Razorblade made a lot of sense here, but with Dagmar Krausen, I think she was in the Henry Cow, Slap Happy, somewhere along there. Anyway, Songs for Lonely Lovers, Babel. But it's just too out there. I don't know, too weird. I don't know. I thought I'd be a match for something of this ilk, but haven't been able to gel with it at all. This one a little better, but still not as good to me as Marjorie Razorblade. Millionaires and Teddy Bears, Kevin Coyne again. So this is what, 78. I'll have to give this one a little more of a go. I think this could be a keeper, but at the same time, yeah, needs more investment, this one. Now this one I feel a little bit guilty about. The price was supposed to be $4. I ended up getting charged $1 for this. I couldn't believe it. This is a repress, so I'll be honest with you there. Hannah, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that this popped up. I'm not sorry. This is my favourite Depeche Mode LP. I'm not a great fan of them. There's parts I enjoy, but Songs of Faith and Devotion has been the one that's gelled with me the most. So to see a, yeah, there's your barcode, a reissue copy in a thrift store for $4 and then be charged $1. I don't know. Someone is looking from above. Very happy to grab that. Don't you worry about that. Couple of Springsteen albums. Can't remember if I've shown these, but it's been way too long. Bruce Springsteen, Greetings from Asbury Park. Yeah. So this, I'm forgetting what press this is now. I think this is a standard US press. And I'm not even sure if it's a reissue. I'm going to say it's a reissue. Maybe a little later on in the 70s. Anyway. It's got the wraparound on there. Lovely stuff. Great little bit of packaging. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if the Australian version would have that. There you go. But not a lot more you can say about Bruce. Early stuff. A little bit wilder and rawer, a little less focused, but I kind of like that. Another one, Bruce Springsteen, Wild, the Innocent and the E Street Shuffle. Can't remember if I've shown this, to be honest. It's on your CBS Sunburst. I don't know if you can see that there. Nice stuff. Essentials for the collection. Look, decent condition. Not going to argue with that one. Back again to a couple more op shop finds. $2 or $3, an Australian prog band from the 70s, Sebastian Hardy, 4 Moments. I think this is from about 76. Can anyone carbon date from that cover or from that picture on just how old it is? It's clearly some sort of 70s thing going anyway. I'm pretty sure 76. It's on Polydor. I haven't had a chance to spin this one yet, to be honest, but you used to see these around quite a lot. Not so much anymore. Lovely condition again. But yeah, 1975 we've got. So Australian prog pop. If anyone knows this album, actually, chime in. Let me know. Give me your assessment on Sebastian Hardy. Be very interested to see if they made it, if they had a name outside of Australia even. Very cool logo artwork on the front anyway, that's for certain. This one I couldn't leave behind for, I think about $3 or $4. Shame about the cover a little bit. I have tried a little with a magic eraser to get rid of the ring wear and that, but the Blue Nile, A Walk Across the Rooftops, classic album, 83, always been quite a fan of this one, actually. I first had it on CD, but yeah, this is an Australian, pretty sure it's an Australian press. I think it was, from memory anyway, on the Lynn Records label there. I do like that label. It's the first one I've got. Actually, I think that was the first release on Lynn Records anyway, but sumptuous, classy 80s, I don't know, pop. I don't know if it's pop, but anyway, it's definitely on the classier end of pop, if it is. At the same time, for another couple of dollars, was Emmylou Harris with Blue Kentucky Girl. This is my first Emmylou, actually. My dad's got a few of hers on CD, and I've heard a lot of them over the years, but yeah, first one to pick up, and I figured actually it's probably time I start grabbing more Emmylou for myself. So yeah, there it was, couple of dollars, lovely condition again. Don't know if that's an original label or a later press. 1979 was the release at any rate. But again, Australian copy, $2 coming home with me. Alright, couple now that I haven't shown. I've had them for a few months, getting used to them. Spiritualized and Nothing Hurt from, well, the end of last year. And I don't want to say it's a return to form, but I will say this album has gelled with me more than albums of theirs in probably 10 years. So I do need to go back and revisit earlier albums in the 10s and later noughties. But this one, great stuff. Quieter, not the repeat of Ladies and Gentlemen that I'm probably always hoping for, but nothing's ever going to top that. This one here, very much in the quieter Southern American, you know, I always trumpet Evie Sands, who Spiritualized started out by doing a cover of with Any Way That You Want Me. And that sort of, not quite gothic Southern American root stuff, but it's all in there. Evie Sands, and this is a lovely album that I've really been enjoying and can highly recommend. Just a standard black vinyl version, but great stuff. As is the following. I've had a couple of them before, and I'm a big fan. This is from Run Out Groove, and this is a tale of two Run Out Groove albums. Now this one, Betty Levette, the 72 Muscle Shoal Sessions. I'm going to have a needle drop for you on this one, but just beautiful stuff. If you're in Muscle Shoals in the 1970s, as you can see there, you've got soul music, great backing bands, just really well recorded, sensitively done, nice arrangements. Wonderful stuff. Now, I wasn't very aware of Betty Levette whatsoever, but everything else was ticking the boxes on there. Atco, Muscle Shoals, plus it's being a Run Out Groove release, so the beautiful tip-on sleeves, nice thick quality in there. There's a little booklet that tells you a little bit about the album and so forth, so you can sort of see, or not a booklet, a leaflet there, and it's just amazing. Look, beautiful condition, heavy vinyl, even those sleeves, wonderful stuff. And it's just amazing to think a Betty Levette album like this could have been recorded over 45 years ago and left in the vaults, because, put simply in the liner notes, it was said she was a third string Atco and Atlantic Records soul singing act. Stupendous to me, really, to have that kind of quality sitting around laying in the vault. Just astounds me. Anyway, picked this up off Amazon. Strangely, usually you don't see any Run Out Groove ones there, but that was, you know, $20 or $34, I think, delivered. through in beautiful condition as well. Jump in and have a listen, and I'll come back with part 2 of the Run Out Groove saga. Part 2, the last one, was this Run Out Groove. Luna-fied double disc set. Now, can you guys see that there? Can you see this? Look, around here on the back, it's been absolutely hammered. And it's just no end of frustration. I don't know, can you see that bend there? Anyway, this was sent through direct from Run Out Groove. It took around about 5 to 6 weeks to get here, and it was absolutely crushed. This cost a pretty penny, probably around about $70 odd delivered from the States. And just to see that at the end is absolutely heartbreaking. I don't think there's anything that Run Out Groove can do about it. I haven't contacted them. The records are fine. It just pisses you off when you're buying brand new stuff, and by the time it arrives to you, sure, you may have a mint record, but you're getting a VG Plus cover, if that's even VG Plus. Just really, really frustrating. Anyway, moving on from that, Luna-fied. This is a double disc set, again, numbered, number 1857. I think there are 2,272 pressed. The beautiful condition again, white vinyl, and Luna. What can you say about Luna? Well, Dean Wareham, Galaxy 500, I think they've had members of the Feelies and the Chills in there over time as well. This album here is a covers album, beautiful stuff, and I really love Luna's covers. Basically, there was an EP, and I should have got it out. I'm just looking now to see if I have it at easy reach. I don't think I do. What a bummer. I'm going to give you a needle drop in a minute of a favourite song of mine, but what I love about Luna doing covers, it's the same thing I said recently with the church. They churchify them. Here, they Lunafy them. They just somehow come out sounding like a Luna song. Even if it's a favourite cover of yours, frequently they just hit it out of the park for me on covers. So you got 2 discs worth of songs on here. Indian Summer, which I'm going to leave you with a needle drop of. Fantastic stuff. Velvet Underground, That's What You Always Say by Dream Syndicate. Dream Baby Dream, Season of the Witch. Wire doing Outdoor Miner. Bonnie and Clyde, Jealous Sky. There's covers of Kraftwerk, Guns N' Roses on here. Only Women Bleed. Just all over the shop, but always sound like Luna. So I'll leave you with a cover of a favourite album, song of mine there that they cover.
Walk me down the lane, I'll drink from your drain, we will never change, no matter what they say.
Yeah, so what are you thinking of that? Electrifying. Constantly get the hair standing up on the back of my neck with that song. Just the way it builds. the way the bass and guitars almost change around on their parts and solo, incredible stuff. Just takes the original song to a totally different place, and couldn't be happier with that. So yeah, anyway, look, thank you everyone. I'm really sorry if I haven't been around to all your videos of late. Just been incredibly busy, not only with work, also trying to write a top 100. Takes a bit of work, I'm finding out. But that's not a problem. Leave a comment. It reminds me that I do need to get around to check out your videos as well, so more than happy to do that. If there's any favourites on here, if you've even got stories of records of yours that get sent through the mail and crushed, share them. I want to hear them. It's endlessly frustrating here, buying a new record and getting a VG Plus cover. I wonder when I'm going to get off the circus, the roundabout for that. Anyway, I'm rambling already. Cheers, everyone. Look after yourselves. Take care. I hope things are warming up in the Northern Hemisphere. They're starting to cool down a fraction here, which is quite nice. But anyway, take care. Cheers. Talk to you soon.